From the R888 to the Michelin Sport Cup 2s, there are plenty of high-performance tires on the market today for the everyday average consumer like myself and like yourself. However, these bad boys can come with a pretty hefty price tag, and because of things like Instagram and things like YouTube, where we tend to see these beefy tire setups on pretty much everything from wide-body FRSs to supercars, it has almost become sought after to some point to get our hands on a set of these high-performance tires. But when it comes down to it, are they actually worth the cost? What's going on, everybody? Jels from Fitment Industries, and welcome back to another episode of the Build Sheet, where we are going to be going over just that, whether or not high performance tires are worth it or not. Before we go ahead and get right into it, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're looking for any aftermarket wheels, tires, or suspension, don't forget to hit us up over at fitmentindustries.com. And while you're over there, check out the giveaway that we have going on with ESR Forge right now. I'm going to be wrapping up really soon, so time is running out. Pick up some merch, get entered and win a free set of ESR multi-piece forged wheels. Every $5 spent on one of those three pieces, which includes this t-shirt right here, earns you an entry in to win. First things first, let's go over what exactly classifies a high-performance tire. Generally, they take the same features that you would have in your everyday tire, but improve on them and fine-tune them to get the characteristics and overall design to accommodate high-performance driving. Typically, the apex or the sidewall of the tire are made stiffer and wider than compared to standard tires, and this is done to improve cornering and not allow as much flex when going around corners and having a good amount of force being applied to the side of the tire. The tread blocks of the tire are designed to be larger as well, which helps with the dry traction and grip, and in fact, the entire tread pattern is typically designed to use less blades, as they call them, in place of more aggressive tread blocks. And overall, the compound of the tire is optimized to ensure traction in not only dry, but also wet conditions. To make a long story short, there's a lot of science and a lot of design and a lot of time that goes into developing a tire suited for performance driving. Now, there are different levels of performance tires as well, which can get a little bit confusing when looking at it. And they're usually separated or classified by their speed rating. Every tire that is available for the public to purchase has to be approved by the Department of Transportation, which also means that they're designated with a speed rating. These speed ratings are denoted by a letter which corresponds to a maximum speed at which they can be safely operated at, which has that factor of safety built into it as well. Speed ratings are designated to a specific letter ranging from B to Z. For a performance tire, which is the first of the three tiers, these typically give a speed rating of right around H, which gives an operating limit of 130 miles per hour. The second would be a high performance tire, which can include some all seasons as well mixed in there. And these will have a speed rating of either H or V, which gives a safe operating speed of 130 up to about 149 miles per hour. Something like a Michelin Pilot Sport 3 all season would be a great example of a tire that can land in both of these categories. And then third and final would be the ultra high performance tires. And these are the big boys, right? And these include tires with speed ratings of V, W, Y, and Z, with Y rated up to 186 miles per hour and Z being rated for anything 149 and over. Now, these are some big boy speeds, all right? This is where we see tires like the R888R and the 595, RR and the Sport Cup 2s and so on come into play. Performance or ultra high performance tires vary quite drastically from your everyday conventional tire and truly do make a difference when it comes down to the overall performance and overall driving feel of your vehicle. And that is simply because that's what they are designed to do, and they don't have to take into consideration a lot of what goes into your everyday conventional tire. They don't have to worry about the comfort of things. They don't have to worry about like the road noise of all of that, or they don't have to worry about like all season weather. Performance is the focus, and like I mentioned, the tread pattern and the design is developed to create the maximum amount of contact as possible, which means the higher you go in the tier of performance for your tire means the less everyday convenience, I guess you could say, you can see them start to go away. So if you compare an NT555, for example, from Nitto to an NT05, you can see firsthand the differences in design as the NT05 gets rid of a lot of those grooves and sipes that are designed to get water out of the way or help keep road noise down. They just start to go away. Same thing if you compare a Pilot Sport 4S to a Sport Cup 2. They're designed with different intentions in mind, which brings us to our next point. Who actually needs an ultra high performance tire? Well, it truly comes down to what you expect out of your car as a driver. If you're taking your car to the track on a regular basis and really nothing less other than the occasional weekend cruise or cars and coffee event here and there, then you're more than likely going to benefit and see the worth out of a high performance or ultra high performance tire versus someone else. If your car is putting down a good amount of power that you want to keep planted, it would be in your best interest to get your hands on a performance tire or high performance tire just to keep you planted and still be comfortable daily setup. Something like the NT555 or the Pilot Sport is a fantastic option for something like that offers a decent amount of grip that you can get in those wider sizes and all that kind of stuff. Now, does that mean that you shouldn't be running something like an R888R or something like that all the time? Well, I'm not here to stop you from doing what you want. You can do whatever you want. I won't judge it. But as we know, plenty of people do that because they are a cool tire and they can earn you some scene points in a sense, but there are trade-offs. Typically ultra high performance tires like the R888R, just like any of those tires, tend to wear down faster than most, you know, like meant for daily driving. You will go through more sets of tires if you choose to daily drive a crazy tire just because the compound that they're made of and overall design and all of that. Like I said, they were developed for one sole purpose in mind, and that was to keep your happy ass planted to the ground and provide the most amount of grip for your vehicle. So when it comes down to it, are high performance or ultra high performance tires worth it? Absolutely. But like most things, it always depends on the situation and for you to use your best judgment when it comes down to picking out your next set of tires. So let us know down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on some of these tires and if you've had any experiences with them in the past. And don't forget to check out fitmentindustries.com where we have plenty options of the tires that we just talked about, as long as wheels and suspension, and of course apparel that gets you entered in to win a free set of wheels. That's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, all that good stuff. I'm Gels. We'll see you next time.